Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with my Pinkfresh Friday for June and day 23 for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today is a double sketch by Shannon Blinn. And I am only going to do one side because the pictures I have are only enough for one unless I spread them out. And I had them cut in a 3x4, so I didn't need them to be on a 2-page spread. So this is my Neff pup. It's not his first time on the beach, but I think that maybe the cold water startled him a little bit. So I am going to use my, of course, Pinkfresh Happy Hearts collection. I do bring in some scraps and things from other collections because I keep my scraps for Pinkfresh together, but they are not from the Happy Hearts. And then I was debating between the white background and the khaki background. They're just 12 by 12 cardstock. I have already pre-cut some different things with a die cut machine out of Pinkfresh paper. And so I just thought I'd use these as extra embellishments. If you can't tell, I got new dies and I was just taking them for a test run. But I have different papers and, like I said, a stack of scraps that I'd like to use some of these up, and the things that I got for the Happy Hearts collection. So I have my papers, I have my embellishments, I have my die cut items, my really fun pictures, and this really neat sketch. So let's see how this goes. I believe in the future I will definitely use this as a full double page sketch because it is one of those that is as simplistic or as detailed as you want it to be. You can more is more this 100% or just be super simplistic. Now, what I do with this layout is a little bit of the more is more. I guess it's kind of right in the middle because it's more than what the sketch is calling for, but it's not like completely over, covered and everything. So originally I thought I would use these really cool arrows on top of that butterfly paper, but I did save the insides of the arrows just in case I decided I wanted to fill them in with the back side of that paper. And so I kind of test run it to see what I liked, and I liked the fact that in her sketch she does have 2 strips, and so I decided that I would go with the strip of the butterfly paper and the strip with the arrow and fill the arrows in. And so I just took the paper that came out of the die cut already, and I fill in each of those little shapes. So it takes me a minute, but it really didn't take me that long. I think this layout completely took me 40 minutes. Now, that does not include time to do the die cuts because I was playing with my Big Shot and my new dies and my new die pouches. So, and so I was just trying it out. I tried it out with just a paper pad paper first, because if it wasn't going to cut through something kind of thick, then I knew it wouldn't cut through Pinkfresh. But it did, because this die, nope, not this is not, okay, the first one I started with was a movie ticket and a movie reel, and those came from Temu. And since I hadn't tried any of the dies yet, I wanted to try it out with regular old paper and not fancy lovely paper, and it worked just fine. But then it didn't look the way I wanted it to, so I went with this arrow, which is fine too. It was just a concept of, this is a story, and the story goes from left to right and then down and left to right, and I think that it's pretty apparent in the way that the pictures are, but I just kind of wanted something to still gear you to looking from left to right, and the arrows going that direction I think help with that. So I have these 2 little fishnet die cuts that I have. One didn't cut very well, but I only put it through one time. And so that taught me to do the second one a second time, and it was perfectly fine. And then I have the bubbles, which I thought were really cute. Those are also from Temu, as well as the fishnet. And they came out, just fine. Like I said, I put them through twice. And then this arrow, and I have another one, and I don't know. I just threw away the packaging for where those came from. Probably like Hobby Lobby on clearance or something. So anyway, I am going to put the bubbles on opposite corners and the fishnets on opposite corners, and then do a little decorating in the middle pictures. And so I just kind of am getting things laid down. I use scraps to mat all 6 of my pictures. 2 of them are that butterfly paper, but the others are from scraps from my collection. And then I go looking for a title after I've gotten everything tacked down. And I am using my very for the first time, art glitter glue. And I'd never used that before. But since I was using these little bitty die cuts, I thought that I would go ahead and try it, because I'm running low on my Nuvo Deluxe, and I'm about to order me some from Scrapping Reflections. But I thought I would try the art glitter glue. A lot of people had said they like it, and I love the fine tip. So I use that to get my die cuts down. So after I get the title on, which says Best Moments, I am going to start embellishing. And I apologize, part of my embellishing happened with the bottom part of my layout being below the camera line. Sorry. So I mostly add like an arrow over on the very bottom picture, because it is my favorite picture. Pax did not appreciate how cold the ocean water was, and his little legs went flying. And so I have a little arrow over there pointing at that, and I tuck in a little tag at the bottom also that says "Love this" underneath that picture. I really kind of was bringing the most attention to that picture because it is so hysterical. I do embellish that upper 2 pictures with the title, so they're kind of a focal point. The funny thing is, and this is what I love about my iPhone, I don't know anything about other phones, so I don't know if they have the same feature or not, but I love the live pictures, because this officially is 2 pictures, but I created 5 different pictures out of the second picture right where the word best is. That is the picture I have, and I created the other ones by moving the live version over, because as soon as he felt that water on his paws, he took off, and it was hysterical. So I don't know if other, types of phones or brands of phones have that same kind of feature, but I love that, because I really didn't have but 2 pictures of him on the beach, and the videos were so hysterical. So anyway, I really didn't do a whole lot of embellishing. Added a couple of things, a couple of the enamel dots, and that is it. So I hope that you'll go check out everybody's the way that they create with this, and I'm sure a lot of people will do both of the layouts. I think this is the first time since I started doing 30 Days of Sketches that I did not do a 2-parter if it was a 2-parter. But because I am sticking with my beach themed pictures from our 2023 visit to the beach, I was working with the pictures that I had, and I didn't have anything that would fit this, and it was, multiple pictures like that. So anyway, I hope you'll come back and see me again very soon. And like I said, I hope you'll be checking out everybody on the playlist. Definitely check out Shannon Blinn. She has lots of fabulous creations. And then, of course, I'll be here every day. And then Pinkfresh Friday, all the people hopping along will be below. And they are amazing. I'm so grateful to be a part of this group. So I hope you'll check them out as well. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.